Have you ever looked at your life and thought, everything seems fine, so why do I feel so empty inside? On paper, things are going well. You're functioning, you're meeting expectations, maybe even achieving goals you once prayed for. People around you might say you're lucky, that you should be happy. But when you're alone, when the noise fades, there's a strange emptiness you can't explain. It's not deep sadness, not happiness either, just a quiet feeling of nothing. And that confusion hurts, because when something is clearly wrong, you know what to fix. But when life is going well, and you still feel empty, you start questioning yourself. You wonder if something inside you is broken. The truth is, this feeling is far more common than we talk about. And no, it doesn't mean you're ungrateful, weak, or failing at life. Emptiness is often a signal, not a flaw. It's your mind and emotions trying to tell you something important, something you may have been ignoring for a long time. One major reason people feel empty is emotional exhaustion. We live in a world that constantly demands productivity. From a young age, we're taught to keep going, to push through, to stay strong. We learn how to achieve, but not how to feel. Over time, we get so used to suppressing emotions that we stop recognizing them. We don't feel deeply sad, but we don't feel deeply happy either. We operate on autopilot, waking up, working, scrolling, sleeping, repeating the same routine day after day. This emotional numbness is not peace. It's burnout in disguise. Another reason emptiness shows up is disconnection from ourselves. Many people are living a life that looks good from the outside but doesn't align with who they truly are inside. You might be following a path chosen by expectations, society, or fear rather than personal meaning. When your actions don't reflect your values, your mind slowly disconnects. You do what's expected, but you don't feel fulfilled. Success without meaning often leads to emptiness. Overstimulation also plays a huge role. Our brains were never designed to handle constant information, notifications, social media, endless content. Our minds are always busy but rarely present. When the brain is overstimulated, it struggles to feel joy in simple moments. Silence feels uncomfortable, stillness feels boring, and when stimulation stops, emptiness appears. It's not because your life lacks meaning, but because your mind hasn't had space to feel anything real. There's also the pressure to always be happy. Society sells happiness as a destination. We're told that once we achieve certain things, a job, money, status, relationships, we'll finally feel complete. But emotions don't work that way. Happiness is temporary, just like sadness. When people chase constant happiness, they often ignore other important emotions like contentment, peace, or purpose. When happiness fades, they feel empty and assume something is wrong. Unprocessed emotions are another hidden cause. Pain that isn't felt doesn't disappear. It gets stored. Past disappointments, grief, loneliness, or trauma can sit quietly beneath the surface. When emotions are ignored for too long, the mind protects itself by shutting down emotionally. Emptiness becomes a shield. It's safer to feel nothing than to feel everything at once. Comparison also feeds emptiness. Social media shows carefully edited lives, success, joy, confidence. When you compare your real, messy inner world to someone else's highlights, it creates dissatisfaction. You start questioning your progress, your worth, your timeline. Even when life is objectively going well, comparison can make it feel meaningless. So what do you do when you feel empty? The first step is awareness. Instead of fighting the feeling, acknowledge it. Ask yourself what your emptiness might be trying to tell you. Are you exhausted, disconnected, living on autopilot, ignoring emotions? Awareness turns confusion into clarity. The second step is slowing down. Not everything needs to be optimized or rushed. Rest is not laziness, it's emotional recovery. Give your mind moments of silence. Reduce unnecessary stimulation. Let yourself be bored sometimes. That's often where real feelings return. Reconnecting with yourself is also essential. This can be through journaling, creative activities, prayer, meditation, or simply spending time alone without distractions. Ask yourself honest questions. What do I need right now? What am I avoiding? What feels meaningful to me? Human connection matters too. Emptiness often grows in isolation. Talking to someone you trust can release emotional weight. You don't need solutions, just presence. Being seen and heard reminds you that you exist beyond your productivity. And if emptiness feels deep, long-lasting, or overwhelming, seeking professional help is a strong and healthy step. Therapy is not about being broken. It's about understanding your inner world. Just like physical pain deserves attention, emotional pain does too. Before we end, I want you to hear this clearly. Feeling empty does not mean your life is meaningless. It means your mind and heart are asking for something more. More rest, more honesty, more connection, more purpose. You are not failing at happiness. You are learning how to listen to yourself. So be gentle with yourself. You don't need to fix everything today. Healing is not loud or fast, it's quiet and patient. The emptiness you feel right now is not the end of your story. It's an invitation to reconnect with who you truly are. Thank you for listening and for giving yourself this time. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might need to hear it. Until next time, take care of your mind, because you live in it every single day.